Hello, my name is Keshwani. It's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn algebra. Today is our lesson number 178. Day 178, we are in the process of solving word problems from day 101 to 200. Today is our 78th word problem. The problem is already on the blackboard. I'm going to read it to you. Here's how it goes. The question is, how many years will it take for an investment of D dollars, D for dollars, D dollars, to produce a total of E dollars in interest income? Interest income. We are earning E dollars in interest income. If we are told that the rate of return on the investment is P% per year. As you can see, it is quite amusing. What I want you to do is pause the video at this point, solve it yourself. Once you have your own answer, then you can resume the video and check your work against the work that we are about to do together. Alright? So here we go. This time I'm not going to explain. Let me make a couple of quick comments here before I start the solutions. This time I'm not going to explain every single step in excruciating details because it's getting to be too much. If you have trouble following me in this particular problem, that simply means that you have not been doing what I told you to do, which is to make sure, particularly if you're novice, if you're a beginner in algebra, you should have started the course from day number 1. And if you have not done that, then you're jumping all over the places, and of course you have trouble following me because you have not built up the foundation. So if you have trouble understanding this problem, as if I go at a little bit higher speed, that means that you have not watched all the first 77 videos of the word problems, because we build gradually. Do you understand? So if you have trouble, just do some more practice. Make sure that you watch all the previous videos and don't jump around. The idea is to go in sequence. So here we go. Here's the solution. If we have $100 and if we were to invest $100, we know that $100 will produce, will give us an income, will produce an income of P dollars in 1 year. Why P dollars? Because we are told that in this example the rate of return is P% per year. So if we were to invest $100, if we are not investing $100, here we are investing E dollars, and we are not investing for 1 year. This is for a period of 1 year. 1 year. And in the problem, we are asked to invest the money for how many years? Oh, that is the question. How many years will it take? How many years will it take for an investment of D dollars to produce this income if it were to earn P% per year? So if we were to invest $100, it should produce an income of P dollars in 1 year. So far so good. If that's the case, then if you were to invest $1 instead of $100, $100 will produce an income of P over $100 in 1 year at P%. Of course, 100 of this. Why 100? Why the income is 100 of the previous amount? Because we are investing 100 the amount. Instead of $100, we are investing only $1. Therefore, it will produce, instead of P dollars, $100 will produce an income of $7 in a 1 year if you are earning 7% rate of return. If you were to invest $1, then instead of $7, you will earn 7 pennies, because 7 pennies is 7% of $1. Instead of $1, if you were to invest D dollars, D times as many dollars, then D dollars should produce an income of D times this amount, 100 over P over 100 times D in 1 year. Why D times as much amount? Because you're investing D times as many dollars. We're investing D times as many dollars. Instead of $1, we're investing D dollars. If you were to earn the same amount of money, D dollars will produce an income of $1, just $1, in how many years? Well, you have to take the reciprocal of this. It's going to be in 100 over P times D years. 100 over P times D years. Let me give you an example if you like to make you understand. Okay, let me give you, I'm going to slow down here even though before I told you that I wasn't going to. I'm going to slow down here. Let's say that D dollars, let's give D some value here. Let's say you are earning $10 in 1 year, $10 in income. Let's say you're earning $10 this is the investment. Let's say you're investing $100. $100 will produce an income of, let's say, $10 in 1 year. Well, if that's the case, listen carefully. Let's make it simple here. Let's make it simple here. If you were to invest $100, follow the logic. I'm going to slow down here. If you were to invest $100, $100 will produce an income of $12, assuming that P is 12 here. I'm pretending that the P is 12% rate of return. So $100 will produce an income of $12 in 1 year. If that's true, if $100 produces the income of $12 in 1 year, then it stands to reason that the same $100 should produce an income of $1 in 12th of a year. Or in other words, it's producing an income of $1 per month. There you go, 1 over 12. So if $12 is giving us an income in 1 year, then $1, the income of $1 should be 1 over 12. 1 over 12, same thing here. 1 over this amount, P times D over 100. 1 over P times D over 100 is same as 100 over PD, which is what we wrote here, 100 over PD. Do you understand? Let's carry on then. We're almost there. The question is, how many years will it take? How many years will it take for an investment of D dollars? We already have D dollars to produce a total rate of return of E dollars. Well, this is $1. We do not want a return of $1. We want a return of E dollars. Well, if you want a return of, if $1 gives a return of this money over this many years, if $1 return is over a period of this many years, then $2 must be for twice as many years, and $3 will be 3 times as many years, and $5 will be 5 times as many years. We want not $1, not $2, not $3. We want E dollars. So E dollars of return will be over E times this many years. That's all. A return of D dollars will produce, an investment of D dollars will produce an income of E dollars in 100 over P times D times E years. Well, I'm going to erase this part here, we don't need it anymore. There is your answer. 100 over P times D times E years. Why times E? Because that's how many dollars we want to earn. $1 is to be earned over this many years, therefore E dollars. $3 will be 3 times as many years, $5 will be 5 times as many years, and E dollars will be E times as many years. That's all. Our final answer is 100 times E. 100 times E over P times D years. The question was, how many years will it take for us to earn an income of E dollars if we were to invest D dollars or at a rate of return of P%? The answer is, how many years will it take to earn a return of E dollars on an investment of D dollars if we were to earn P% per year? The answer is, it will take 100 times E over P times D years. That's it. I know. By now the head begins to spin like a top, but this is it. We're done. All we have to do at this point is to verify our answer. How do we verify our answer? Like we have always done, by plugging in numbers in the original problem and thereby converting it from an algebraic problem into an arithmetic problem, and redoing the problem in the arithmetic way, and making sure that this expression gives us the same answer as what our arithmetic will give us. Let's do it, shall we? Let's verify it, okay? We're going to plug in numbers. How many years will it take for an investment of D dollars? How much do you want to invest? Let's invest $1,000. It's a nice round number. $1,000 to produce a total return of E dollars. How much do you want to earn? What did I put in here? Let's pretend that we earn $450. Well, that's a nice rate of return. To earn $450 over an investment of $1,000, that's a pretty good rate of return. Had it been over a period of just 1 year, that's a 45% rate of return. Let's see, how many years did we invest for? Well, how many years actually is the question, I keep forgetting it. What do you want to earn for rate of return? Well, if P were 45 here, let's see, for example, if I were to put in 45 for P here, listen carefully. If I were to put 45 for P here, then the question would read, how many years does it take for an investment of $1,000 to earn $450 if the rate of return is 45%? Well, if the rate of return is 45%, a 45% rate of return over $1,000, of course you're going to earn $450 in only 1 year. If on the other hand, you tell me that the rate of return is not 45%, but rather 4.5%, then at a rate of 4.5% on an investment of $1,000, every year you're going to earn $45. You're going to have to wait 10 years to accumulate an income of $450. You see how we work it? Once you plug in numbers, it becomes a very simple arithmetic problem. Let's not put in 4.5, let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's pretend that P is 6. So now the question reads, listen carefully, now the question reads, how many years will it take for an investment of $1,000 to earn $450 if it were to earn 6% per year? Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. I need the room, so I'm going to have to get rid of some of the stuff on the blackboard. But that's quite alright, because you can always go back and watch it again if you need to do that. What should we erase? Let's start here. I'm going to actually erase everything. We don't need any of this thing. The answer is there already. So we're going to redo the problem, and now the problem, of course, is very, very simple problem, because we know that we have an investment of $1,000, and an investment of $1,000 we know will produce $60 in 1 year. Why $60? Because 60 is 6% of 1,000. We are told in the problem that we are investing $1,000 at 6%. If you are investing $1,000 at 6%, it should earn $60 in 1 year. If it earns $60 in 1 year, then the same $1,000 should earn $1 in 1/60th of the year. This is where things begin to get prickly for some people. If you're earning $60 in 1 year, then $1 is earned in 1/60th of the year. We're not earning $1, we are earning $450. So $450 will be 450 over 60 years. If $1 is earned in 1/60th of the year, then $2 will be earned in 2/60th of the year, $5 will be earned in 5/60th of the year, $10 will be earned in 10/60th of the year, $450 will be earned in 450 over 60 years. Let's see what that boils down to. 450 over 60. Zeros cancel out. You divide top and bottom by 10. Let's divide top and bottom by 3. So this becomes 15. This becomes 2. Looks like it is 7.5%. The answer is 7.5%. Let's see if it makes let's quickly see if it makes sense. A return of 7.5% over $1,000 means 7.5%. 7.5% return on $1,000 implies a return of $75 in 1 year. Oh no, this is not percentage, this is 7.5 years. I'm not paying attention. This is 7.5 years. It's very important that you know what the hell you're doing here. We were solving for how many years. The answer is how many years will it take? It will take 7.5 years. It will take 7.5 years apparently to earn an income of $450. Let's find out for sure. Let's find out for sure. We're earning 6%. So $60 in 1 year. $60 in 1 year. That tells us that if you were to multiply it by 7, 60 times 7, which is $420 in 7 years. There you go, $420 in 7 years, and another $30 in other half a year. Therefore, we earn $450 in 7.5 years. So that is the answer, 7.5 years. The question is, that thing looks nothing like 7.5. That's what worries me. The answer is 7.5. One more time. It will take 7.5 years to earn a return of $450 if you were to invest it at 6%, an investment of $1,000. An investment of $1,000 invested at 6% will take 7.5 years to earn $450. But that expression looks nothing like 7.5. It better give us 7.5. Let's find out if it does. $100 times E, which is 450. Your E is 450 over P. P is 6. So that's your P times D, which is $1,000. And that's your D. Does it give you 7.5? Let's find out. For this 100 is going to cancel out with 1,000, and it's going to become 10. Let's divide top and the bottom by 5. So 45 becomes 9 and 10 becomes 2. Let's divide top and bottom by 3. So the 9 becomes 3 and this becomes 2. And we end up with 3 over 4. 3 over 4, we have got a problem here. I'm at a boo-boo someplace. I have 100 times 450 over 6 times 1,000. What did I do wrong? We divided top and bottom by 100. This 100 is gone and this became 10. That was fine. And then we divided. Aha! I know the mistake. And then we divided top and bottom by 5. 45 does have 9 5s, but we still have another 0 here. This 0 right here. You see? So this is 30. This is not 3, it is 30. And now we have 30 over 4. Let's go one more round. The 30 becomes 15, and that takes care of this 2. And 15 over 2 is exactly what we have here, 15 over 2. You see? The fact that you're watching this video without any editing, I could actually take out all the boo-boos and post a very nice video with no mistakes in it at all. But this is how we learn. You have to catch your mistakes. It's okay to make a mistake, but you have to immediately be able to catch it. Again, one more time, I'm going to explain to you what happened here. I'm going to actually redo this whole calculation one more time in a free space so that you can see what happens. We don't need any of this now. I'm going to actually redo that work. So we have 100 times E, which is 450, over P times D. P, which is 6, times D, which is 1,000. Now watch what happens. The mistake that I made. The first thing we did, we divided top and bottom by 100. So that takes care of this 100, and this 1,000 becomes 10. So far so good. Oh, I made it far too complicated. Instead of leaving it as 10. Anyway, I don't remember the sequence of the step. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do it in a different way. Then divide the top and bottom by 10, and that takes care of that 0. So we have 45 over 6. Let's divide top and bottom by 3. If you divide 45 by 3, it becomes 1, 15, and this becomes 2. Oh, there you go, 15 over 2. That's what we got there, 15 over 2. I cannot replicate my steps here because I do not remember the sequence of the steps that I did here, which is different from what I'm doing here. This is more simpler. More simpler. That's not what I meant to say. This is simpler. Or it is more simple. More simpler is not grammatically correct. Anyway, that's the end of it. I'm done. I will see you tomorrow on day number 179. Alright? Bye now.